Hello, welcome in everybody. So we're doing things a little different today. I hope everyone doesn't. There we go. Man, we are having some serious tech issues today, aren't we? All right, so as I was saying, the plan. Here is the plan. I broke the game. My bad. I know. Um, fix my camera. There we go. Okay, so we accidentally broke the game. It happens when you screw around with mods. So what we're gonna be doing here is we have to restart. Yes, I know. All over again? Yes, all over again. Freaking awful. Um, good news. I know what mods broke my game, so I can get rid of them. I know what mods I absolutely don't need. So let's see. I kind of want to... No, we don't need it. 10 waves only. It's a victory. Wave cap. New ally respawn assault leaders. Keeps plus traps. Upgrade system. New interiors. I think we're gonna break this one too. Alright, so dropping that one. We need to... Where is it at? The Securitrons. Dropping that. And we are gonna be dropping both of these. And then we need to drop this faction housing mod too. For whatever reason, it broke the railroad HQ. I'm sure it has to do with the load order, and maybe it conflicts with the mod that I have. But in the meantime, this allows us to make a few adjustments too. So, as much as I want to have these, where it's the Minutemen and they're all wearing the assault rifles that are laser musket instead of laser muskets, the reality here, sadly, is the fact that it didn't work. There was Preston, Ronnie Shaw, oh, and the dude who died in whose body was in front of the Museum of Freedom. Past that, there wasn't anybody that was using the weapon. So I mean, the only thing that I can... That's why. It was a load order thing. See? Again, back to that. It's a load order thing. Load orders matter so freaking much. We're going to try it again. Okay? Now, in the meantime, there is a few things I want to do. We're going to bring in this mod because I want to check it out. And we're going to bring in this mod because I'm a fan. Where can I find it? Museum. I'm still thinking about this one. I'm thinking about it. It removes to operate properly, which we're not going to use the menu manager thing ever. Let us take a gander. Well, we need the integrated Commonwealth for, well, freaking obvious reasons. This right here, for the longest time, was one of my favorite Pit-Boy mods. I'm no longer updating this mod. Newest version has been ported by another user. Please download that one. Okay. So maybe we'll look at some masks. I do like the flamers. Flamers are pretty cool. This mod includes disable lens flare, disable god rays, reduce grass density. I mean, I'm not opposed to that, but I don't need it anymore because of the system we run. It was a cool concept, but it's just not needed. It's not necessary. Well, we have to download that for Dogmeat. Dogmeat needs his gear. Unlimited companion framework. Add quick recruit. Add download. Oh, I remember. We're not doing that at all. Never, ever, ever. Ever. Locksmith, improved roads. Improved roads is what was killing my stuff. Move to the bottom. I mean, I'll have to play with that one offline. Until we get a workaround, because I do like the cleaner map, you know. There was another mod I wanted to run. What was it? Maybe if I go back through here. Guards. Constructible guards is one. Oh. Preston. Why am I doing it this way? Nuka. Raiders. If you complete the Nuka World Raider quest line before going to meet with Preston at Concord Museum, he will allow you to join the Minutemen and complete. This mod changes. Won't allow you to. This mod changes that. All you need to do is promise to kill the raiders by starting open season. You do not have to complete open season. This is done by adding an additional check to dialogues that block quests in Sanctuary in the first step. This check adds testing if stage 15 of open season is done and all the places being removed from Fader. This mod does. This is all the mod does. It's only for this particular scenario, so only that specific scenario. Nuka World. Want to do a good play? Bummed out and missing out on how much you really get with the perks. Okay, Nuka World added some great content at the cost of being a bad guy. If you want to do a playthrough as a good guy, you'd miss some really great perks. And playing the Raider may aggravate Preston and company too. And company, that's true. There are some people that get pretty salty with you if you join the Raiders. If you want to play the good guy, for whatever reason, it's a pretty good reward for doing that. You can't have any of the perks. You have to complete. Okay. Raider Boogeyman. Having killed off so many raiders, you have become a hard-bitten raider killing machine. This perk reflects that. 10 to sneak bonus, 0.5 to sneak damage. Ooh. 20% to unarmed and hand-to-hand combat, which I mean, I don't do melee or hand-to-hand. There's no reason for it. 20% damage from minus 20 for... Oh, so it gives you an armor buff. Good goodness. All right. More interesting, allowing you to invade Nuka World with Minutemen. Interesting. Features. As the general of the Minutemen, you can call the Minutemen army into taking over the world. Improved AI packages for raiders. Once the fighting starts, all the raiders will start coming out of their lair to join in the fight in the streets, including their leaders. You can set the gangs against each other by assassinating one of their leaders. Once the battle is over, their surviving Minutemen will stay in Nuka World. Order an attack. The Minutemen will storm. Order prepared to attack. The Minutemen will stand by, but will immediately attack once you kill a gang leader. Very nice. Stand by. They will stand by until you order them to attack. Useful if you let the gangs kill each other first and have the Minutemen kill the few surviving raiders. Ooh, that's a cool idea. We may have to try that. Instead of having resulting in 100 plus NPCs, I try to make them fight one at a time. For example, one gang can have about 15 members out. The Minutemen can have 25 active. Each time one of them dies, another one will spawn in its place until you run out of Minutemen. Until you run out of Minutemen, so you have a set amount of Minutemen. Okay. I also added the option to make corpse banish after their death. Doesn't include unique PCs. This will look unimmersive because the corpses will disappear within 5 seconds if they die, but it will help a lot with the performance. You can toggle it on or off using Minutemen Radio turned on by default. We're going to obviously leave that one on for performance. We're going to see how the mod does, because the game still hasn't been patched for new systems. Obviously, you can't loot them once they disappear, but the remedy to this is I added a war chest right behind the second gate in front of Cappy's Cafe. Below the scaffolding, each time a gang leader or Minuteman dies, their inventory is transferred to the war chest before they disappear. Make sure you loot this after the battle. Important note, the Minutemen will spawn are just regular Minutemen, the ones that appear when you use the flare gun. So download a mod to improve the Minutemen. Otherwise, a bunch of level 1 farmers with pipe pistols will be attacking Nuka World. Just make sure to place this mod above those Minutemen mods. If you do not, this will most likely, the Minutemen will not appear. The ones I recommend are militarized Minutemen, which we do. Buffed Minutemen. Overhaul. There are probably others too, but these are the ones that I've tested. Militarized Minutemen, definitely using it. I also recommend to make combat harder so that there is actually a reason for you to call the Minuteman. For help instead of a killing machine that could just slaughter hundreds. Bugs. If you find issues with bugs, let me know. I'm not sure how well it works with other other computers. Okay, so buffed Minutemen and Minutemen overhaul. Because I want to hook him up first. what if... This mod has a compatibility patch that works in synergy with We Are the Minutemen, improving only the aspect of the mod. Okay. Which, that mod was renamed to this mod. Let's check it out. Okay. So let's look at Liberty Reborn. I guess it would help if I actually open that up, right? Alright. Liberty Reborn. So we need this. Okay, okay. Wait, that's the DLC version? This is the Ultimate Edition. Okay, yeah, that's the one we need. Because the Ultimate requires the DLCs too, yeah. Okay. Minutemen guards at Bunker Hill. Well, we're gonna favor that. Alright, so we've got the Reborn Minutemen Overhaul mod. Okay, what does this one do? Oh, this is the non-DLC version. That's the DLC version, and this is the, like, everything is beautiful stage. Okay. Okay, so now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this all the way up. All the way up. And we're gonna go done. Just like that. Okay? And then that goes all the way down. That goes all the way down. Flashy Joe. Yep. News. And then that replaces. Yep. That's the weapons. Man, I think I may have to give up my 45. We're gonna go with, I think we're gonna run the general weapon. Quincy's installed. Very good. Alright, so this freaking thing glitches. It has cool stuff, but good gosh, does it glitch. Alright. Let's try it, I guess. Let's see what happens. I think... I feel like I'm still missing something. How much space do I have? Not much. I think I have enough. I think I did it, but we're gonna find out. Okay. We have to start this all over again. Oh yeah, I need to do that little bot thing, don't I? Alright, let's try this again. Paste that. And join. Followed by commands.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Okay. Let's see here. Yep. Extras. Remove all. Base.
Oh, looking good.
Not bad. Not bad.
No, it's a. Is it smirk? No, is it firm?
You have great lips.
I
You
think
know
it's
that?
firm. And then we went with. Where? There it is. The
What do you think, hon?
mustache.
Beard or no beard?
And then
What's different about you?
we can fix this.
Looking good, if I do say so myself.
Light gray. Arched downward. Arched intense.
Oh, very strapping.
Color.
This new haircut's really working for me.
And you can't just like select the eyebrow.
So handsome.
What do you think, hon? Roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish?
Oh, almost forgot the nose.
Such a cute nose.
All right. Done. All right. Find occupation. House husband. Activate. Take that. Let's rock. We're gonna go with get that done. Very good. Woo! Before you begin your game, there are a couple of questions that need to be asked to help configure the mod you planned playthrough style. Next two pop-ups will configure how your world reputation is tracked and how that will affect your ability to get jobs via your assistant office. How would you like your job available to be? Easy means they are always a job available. Reputation means they are a lot more challenging. Finding work can be difficult in the beginning until your reputation as a gun for hire increases. Note, you can change this anytime you want via holotape. Well, we'll always want jobs. Since you chose easy job, the second question is not applicable to you. Okay, gun for hire has been installed and configured. To begin work as a merc, you will need to head to Diamond City and locate the TARDIS blue door across from the main gates into the city. Thanks for installing Gun for Hire, and I hope you enjoy it. Woo! Okay, so now we gotta redo all of this again. So let's get our character built back up. Good thing is a lot of the stuff we did in the previous run, before the game broke, was stuff that was not necessary. I was simply doing it to demonstrate and to show. So this one we'll be able to just like get right into the meat and potatoes of everything and move forward. And we have a clear direction as well, because we're going to go become the General of the Minutemen, and we're going to become the Institute Director, so we'll be the Director General. Or General Director. I don't know, Director General sounds better. Like, it's more... That's like, wait, that's unique. I have to know exactly what that is. Whereas if it's, oh, you're just a general director. It's like, okay, so then you're just one of many. You're not really all that important. Got it, you know? Now, I am open to suggestions for mods you guys want to see for the Institute or for the Minutemen that maybe we're not doing. Always remove Idiot Savant. I hate that freaking perk. Alright. Weapons. Guns. Nope. Back up. Ammo. Guns. 45, 45, 45. We're gonna come up with some energy, with some fusion cells. Hey, Sarah Bear, welcome in, welcome in. How's your day going? How's it going? Let's see here. All right, if you guys haven't checked out Sarah Bear, make sure you guys do so. She's an awesome streamer. Last night, I want to say she was doing some ESO, and she was doing some Mass Effect 2 before that, and she was doing Fallout before that. So she stays within the wheelhouse here at Bethesda, which is fantastic because Bethesda makes great games. So if you guys are interested in anything Bethesda, go check her channel out. It's a great place to hang out, have a great time, awesome vibes. Huge Doctor Who fan. So go on over there, have yourself a ball. Oh yeah, not a problem. How am I today? Well, as you can see, I'm having to recreate my character. I put a housing mod in here that was gonna overhaul the faction housing quarters and give you faction housing quarters too for the factions that don't give you any. And during the process, apparently, the housing mod conflicted with something. I got ads. I'll be back. Okay. Oh, I guess I should probably go pick that up, huh? Let's see. Yeah, and I don't have the stuff to pick that up either. So, what was I coming in here for? Yes, my jetpack ring. Okay, I'm back. So, how are you today? Okay, so as you can see, I'm having to restart my character here. Because what ended up happening, we put a housing mod on for faction housing. It overhauled that. Hold on. Craft only. There we go. And then where's the wait? I want mine. I guess they're not going to give it to me. There we go. Wait, I want one in my inventory. There we go. Alright, so. And when I went in, because I was offline and I was fixing the uniforms of all the Minutemen that we assigned yesterday to the artillery. I was making sure that their patches actually had artillery on them, that they all had the proper colored uniform, they were all wearing proper headgear for their positions, and that they actually had military assigned ranks, and I was doing all of that. And I was like, you know what, let me check out the other housing fractions that are set up. And I went over to the Brotherhood of Steel, and it was cool looking. It really was. Even though the Brotherhood of Steel hadn't shown up in my game yet, I could still go to those quarters. But when I went to the railroad, it crashed the game. It broke the game, and then there was something that I installed that turned around and also it conflicted with my Securitron mod. So I had to uninstall my Securitron mod. And we established yesterday that we are going to be doing... We're going to get 2 of those. And... One, two, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay. Oh, I gotta give dog meat. Okay. Sorry, it's start of a game. I've never used mods before. Oh no, I don't mind it. Honestly, this is like Bethesda tells you, like they give you a giant warning. Hey, play with mods at your own risk. You know, so it's one of those. It's expected. And the thing that I have to keep in mind here is the fact that I'm playing it on an Xbox. I'm downloading these mods from an Xbox, which means that I'm limited as to how much information the mod creators can give me. Because Bethesda puts a character limit on their description that they're allowed to give of the mod. And as a result, not all of them are able to go, hey, it needs to be exactly in this load order. Hey, it's going to conflict with any mods that alter these types of files. You know, some of them do. Some of them don't. And then the fact that mods come out so regularly, you know, a newer mod may conflict with an older mod, or an older mod may now start to conflict with a newer mod because they edit the same file and it's out of order, you know. So there are some risks there, but the cool thing is you get to experience a whole brand new Fallout world, essentially, every time that you run with mods. So like today we're going to be Institute and Minutemen. I just got to get everything fixed back up. And because I mod, as you saw, I was doing the cheats, okay? So I'm very big on that because I know the storyline. I've played every single storyline ending possible without modding, okay? So there's nothing in the game that I haven't experienced or seen or know about that would give me reason to not use the mods. So at this point, it's one of those, I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to rush through, put my stats where I want them, and go on from there. Because we're doing this really to show you guys all the different cool things that we can do with mods. And again, I know there's been 2 people in here at least that have said they've never seen they've never seen the Institute ending. They've never seen that before because they just can't bring themselves to play for them. And I'm like, okay, I totally get that. We're going to go ahead and take care of that for you guys, let you guys see it. Oh, this is the wrong backpack, isn't it? Yeah, that's the military backpack. And again, I love using mods. I'm such a huge fan. Mods make everything in the world right again. I wish there was a Minutemen Airborne, like... I mean, they have the... Let's see, mechanized. I think they're just going to be like the standard... Look, do they have it? Commonwealth Minutemen, NCR, Institute... This is a military... I can speak, I promise. This is... Air Assault is the vertebrate. Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense. Aviators, vertebrate pilots. Okay, that makes sense too. Yeah, there's no airborne. Wow, I actually want the combat equipment. Look at that. Look at that. But anyways, the mods are really cool. Like here we are, you know, creating an actual uniformed military. And then dog meat, I just got him. He's got I got him his own ballistic dog vest, which you guys will see me put on him, and I get to customize it, you know. So it's like, I love doing this. This is part of the reason why I spend so much time in Fallout, is because of all the different mods. It's like, I'm gonna play, go experience whatever mod I put in, but then I may or may not complete the game. I may or may not just restart it at that point, because the whole point of the playthrough is to see the new mod. So, you know, it's not upsetting to me that I have to restart the game so frequently, because I like to do things you're not supposed to do. So, like, Scareborne, here's a big rule with mods. Do not uninstall a mod while you're partially playing the game and reload the same game. So, like, if I start this with the militarized Minutemen outfits, right? I'm not going to you should never uninstall the Minutemen outfits and then continue from the same save file. It does cause major conflicts. Now, there are certain mods that actually have a proper way to uninstall them to prevent that from happening. But, like, I'm one of those that if it breaks my game, it breaks my game. I'll just restart because I'm cheating anyways, you know? So it doesn't take me a whole lot of time because, like, look, here's another example. I don't have to go through the long-ass introduction. We're already in the post-war, you know? So there's a whole lot of things that are different when you are modding that makes restarting just one of those, like, it's a normal thing and you it doesn't really affect you. You're just like, okay. That's cool. I wanted to try other things anyways. Now, there is one thing I can say that I do have a complaint when it comes to modding on a console. And that's this. I believe wholeheartedly that hold on a second. Did they nerf Idiot Savant? It feels different. Casbig. How you doing, Casbig? Welcome in. How's your day? As far as Idiot Savant goes, no idea, because it is the one perk that even though I cheat and give myself everything using a mod, that is the one perk that I refuse to take because I can't stand the random laughing that happens. And I'm just like, nope, I'm good. So I don't know. I hate that perk. I don't use it. I've tried it one time and I will never make that mistake again. It's definitely not my thing. Definitely not my jam. And here we're going to be going with, look at that, minute hood of steel. That's right. I wish there was better mods for that stuff, for the way that the Minutemen and the Brotherhood of Steel interact. Well, Minutemen, really, how they interact with anybody. I wish there was more efficient mods that actually made it blend better. Commonwealth Minutemen. Shoulder tab. I was airborne. Well, technically, I'm still airborne. I'm just not on jump status. I think that's how there was an old dude holding up his World War. No, it was Vietnam. It was a Vietnam Special Forces 173rd guy, right? So he had the Special Forces tab and patch on this side, and then on this side he had his 173rd patch, and it was all his decorations and stuff. And it was obvious that this man was no longer in service. And he said, "I still am airborne, just not on jump status anymore." So I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. That's a good point. So, yeah. That's why we're going to run the airborne tab. I actually earned that bad boy. Let's see here. We want the... Again, it's not reversed. It's assaulting forward. Weave. Ballistic weave. Oh, and I gotta say, the other thing... Scareborne, if you like building, you are going to be restarting the game a lot. Like a stupid amount. Because you're just going to be like, "Oh, well, this building mod's cool. I'm going to check this out." And then you're going to build the item and you're like, "No, that's not what I want." Or you're going to be like, "Oh, that's perfect. But you know what? I think I saw another mod that had this other item." And then it just becomes a big spiral. It's like falling down a rabbit hole. It's It's amazing. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm super guilty of that on a constant basis. He needs the first division. There's not an institute. Look at that. I just noticed that there's not an institute in the rank patches. Interesting. Yep. Armored. Vest. Commonwealth Miniman. Have you played 76? Yes. Yeah. I played it. I started playing when the beta was available. So yeah, I have been playing 76 for quite a while. Actually, this is Preston. Preston, we're gonna make you a ranger, bud. Cool. I just started it. There should be a pacifist mode in your settings. Make sure you turn that on. That is probably the most important advice I can give you. Turn on pacifist mode. Was disappointed, so I didn't. See, part of the reason why I got the beta was because I had blah 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 blah. I had pre-ordered it. That's what I was trying to say. I pre-ordered it. I love that game. But again, just like every single MMO ever, you get to a certain point where you can't do anything without other people, and there's not always other people available, And it's an inevitability. It's going to happen, right? So it's like, all right, whatever, I get it. Doesn't mean I have to like it, but I get it. And that's really why I don't play it currently, is because I got to the point in the game where, well, that's part of the reason. That's one of the two reasons. I got to the point in the game where really the only thing left for me to go do, other than dailies to farm materials, was go launch nuke missiles and do the world boss fight that there was like 2 of. And that was it. And you can only do that so many times before you're like, okay, I'm bored now. This needs... Why that mode? Okay, so pacifist mode, what it's going to do is it's going to protect you. 2 ways. First way it's going to protect you is it's going to ensure that you personally do not unintentionally, when you're shooting at enemies and you're missing, and there happens to be other players or their bases, their camps in the area, it ensures that your bullets don't hit them and cause them to become hostile. Because if you are the aggressor and they don't respond violently, they just kind of ignore you or they leave, you get a bounty. And it goes on the world map for the server that you have a bounty. And now every player is going to be looking for you and fast traveling to you, including some guys and girls that are in the hundreds of levels. And they're going to kill you for that bounty. And that bounty is going to come out of your own personal cap inventory, which is limited in the game. The other thing it does is it prevents you from, when you have the bounty active, you cannot be in somebody else's group. You cannot join a group with anybody as long as you have a bounty active. The only way to get rid of the bounty is to have another player kill you. There is no going and paying a fee somewhere and making it go away. You just have to wait till somebody kills you. And when they kill you, any gear that you're wearing that gets hit by whatever attack they hit you with is going to be completely destroyed or severely damaged. So pacifist mode prevents you from accidentally becoming that person. The other thing pacifist mode does is if you get hit by somebody else, it negates their damage by like 80% or something like that. Something ridiculous. As long as you don't re-engage them. And as long as pacifist mode is on, you can't re-engage them. So it's a, unless you are set up and geared for PvP, don't touch. Like put on pacifist mode and leave it on. Unless you are geared for PvP. That will save you so much trouble. Because there are a lot of jerks just like any MMO. Luckily, Fallout, because of the way they have the server set up, is extremely limited on how many people can be on a single server at the time. So you may get lucky and there may not be a whole lot of assholes on there, which would be fantastic, you know. But nevertheless, safe than sorry. I have my own private world at the moment, so I don't have to worry about others. Okay, well that's good too. Private world, definitely a great place to be. But remember, that's a double-edged sword too. Because if you get stuck in an area where the enemies are more difficult than you're able to handle, a random Good Samaritan, which Fallout 76, I will say this, does have its fair amount of those as well, can't come by and help you. They also have world groups where you can team up because you can be in a party of 4. They have groups where you can team up with them and it'll give you bonuses based on whatever type of group it is they created. So you lose out on those bonuses also when you're playing in a private world by yourself. So there are bonuses to playing in a public server, not to mention the vending. Okay. Fallout 76's cap economy is heavily based on players' vending machines. All the vendors that are NPCs in the entire game are connected as far as their cap amount goes. So if you empty one vendor of all his caps and you go to a different vendor, he has no caps. And you have to wait for a 24-hour reset. Now, if you go to a player's camp and they have a vending machine up, you can buy as many things as you want from them, which means they can make as many caps as they want, as people are willing to spend. And you as a player can build vending machines at your base for other players to come and look and spend caps on. So then you have a passive income that's constant as long as you're on a public server. Yeah, the private server you can have up to 8 friends. But that's still only 2 parties of 4. So, which is fine if you know everybody. But anyways, the public server I think is like 20 players. I think it's like 20, at least I'd have to double check, but I think it's like 20 players. And I am running the wrong marks. There we go, marksman. Power cell extended semi-auto, absolutely fine. No, we need the 425 because the 425 damage modifier. Skin, Minutemen, legendary. We're gonna go with Furious. 24, yes, thank you. So, 8 friends that see the same inventory versus 24 random individuals who don't see your sale inventory, So, like, that's where the vending machines and your caps and all of that come really in handy. And the other thing is you get to go see other people's inventories and vending machines. Because, like, people will sell blueprints and stuff for pretty cheap or pretty expensive. It's rare and coveted. So, like, there are definitely bonuses to doing both. Oh, I need to put my uniform on. Gloves, glasses, officer hat, scarf. I don't know which one's which. Let's see. this one. Because this one is the intelligence, yeah. And we're gonna put that down there. Wait. One moment. I'm gonna put this there. Yeah, I don't know what level your character is, but another fun thing to do, and you really need to do it on public servers to pull this one off. Other players will go and launch nukes all the time just to trigger the Scorch Beast Queen, and then everyone, like on the entire server, will show up at the Scorch Beast Queen event, because it's a world boss, and then everyone gets to kill them and just farm. Like there are servers where people just farm that event. Just because of all of the shit you can get out of it, the materials, the blueprints, the schematic, like, it is a fantastic event. But that queen is so tough that it takes the full server, and sometimes that full server still can't drop the queen. You know? Or it'll take them a good, like, 20, 30 freaking minutes to do it. So, that's another one of those, like, yeah, you kind of do need public servers for that event. I mean, unless you have like 8 hardcore friends and you all have bloodied builds, I could see that working. But I mean, like, you're gonna have to really be careful. But yeah, no, I really do enjoy Fallout. Of course, I've been playing Fallout since the very first console version came out. Not the very console, the computer version came out. The very first game. Let me think here. I don't know why I'm bothering to do this. I don't freaking need it. Oh, look. DLC cards. Sandbox guards? What are sandbox guards? Well, those uniforms are weird. I don't like these uniforms. What about you? Tamed Deathclaw. Gunship. I mean, I think we're gonna have to go with the gunship, right? You can't have a beautiful thing like this and not use it. I mean, that would be just, like, ridiculous. Oh, I do remember there was another reason why I stopped playing 76. And it was because they changed the way the enemies worked. So originally the enemies used to be their levels were based on the regions you found them in. So the way it would work was, are you really not gonna snap to this? They're like, but bro, it doesn't go. And I'm just like, the hell it does. Oh, okay, cool, and it does work. Alright. The enemies actually used to be broken into regions. So whatever region of the map you were in, the enemies in that region were level X to level Y. Okay, they had level ranges. So it was one of those. I ran a heavy weapons power armor build. So I was running around with a 50 cal machine gun, and that thing chews through a ton of ammo. And then the other weapon I was running was a gauze Gatling gun, and that thing chews through a lot of ammo, and they're super expensive. So what I was doing was I would go and save up my ammo, farm the materials, build more ammo, farm the materials, build more ammo, and I would hoard my ammo, and then I would go do nuclear missile runs with my friends. And then what I would do is how I would farm those materials and get everything ready is I would go down to the lower level areas where I could use things like my handmade rifle and still be effective in dropping enemies in 2-3 hits. You know, and not having to really worry about running out of ammo. And then they changed it to where now all the enemies in the entire map are based on your level. So wherever you are, that's the level enemy you're going to be fighting because that's what your level you are, you know, no matter where you go. And it was like, okay, yeah, I can't do that because my build is not built for my character that I set up, it was not feasible ammunition wise for me to continue to do that. So, and I have not gone back in to fix it, so I haven't seen the pit. The pit is the only part of the game that I have not seen yet. I've done all the rest of the Fallout 76 stuff, but it just ammo wise, I could not continue to play the game efficiently by myself. It became one of those I needed others to play with, or I needed to figure out how to fix the builds that I was running. You know what I am super happy about though? I'm super happy that they got rid of that stupid what was that mode called? Nuclear Winter, I think is what it was called. God, that was such a stupid mode. I still can't believe they did that. And it was poorly executed too. Did you ever play the Nuclear Winter mode back when they still had it? And Sarah Bear, have you ever played the original Fallout, like the very first one? All right, hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta take this phone call real quick. Okay, thank you guys for being patient with me. So I have a main water line that goes into my house from the outside, and the it goes into I have a filtration system on my house, and it goes into the filtration system, and then the filtration system feeds it back out and out the side of my house and back into my house. Like it's maybe a foot worth of pipe. But the pipe got bent right where it enters the wall, and it's the main for the water that goes into the house after the filtration system. So, and it's doing like this little hissing, misting leak, right? So it's a leak, but it's still like, it's not gushing or anything like that. And I was trying to I've been dealing with plumbers all day trying to get quotes and get everything set up. And I think we're good. We got food, we got water, we got defense. Just need people. And while we were doing all of that, there was a few more people I was waiting on. And then finally I got all the quotes we needed. I was like, okay, we're gonna go for it. Well, that was the plumber that gave me the best quote, just calling us back saying that he can't make it till Thursday. So Thursday, I will go ahead and get my pipe fixed finally.
Hey, boy. What are you doing
All
out
right,
here all by
so
yourself?
the reason why we're grabbing him, because I don't
Hey,
particularly
boy.
run
What are you doing
dog
out here all
meat.
by yourself? Hey, boy.
Are you gonna
What are
talk
you
to
doing
me,
out here
bud?
all by yourself?
There you go.
You want to come with me, pal? Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go look at this armor that we
Okay,
got
then.
for dog
Let's
meat.
stick together. Hey, boy. What are you doing out here? Hey.
Okay, so let's, for whatever reason, he's glitching over there. So let's get him over here. Come on. You.
Wait there. Come on. Hold position.
Trade. All right, let's check out this armor. And it says his name right there. Look at that. Dog meat right there. Boom. So he's got his little name tape. Maybe I need to alter the vest some more because I don't see the patches.
Hey.
Let's go alter his vest some more. Let's go fix his vest up some more.
Hey, boy! Over here. Head over there. Stay there.
Gosh darn it, it's stuck in command mode. The freaking mole rat's attacked. Okay, you.
Moving out.
Follow. Oh man, that was unpleasant. Alright, let's get... Why are your patches not on? So let's get rid of... Let's say no patches and see what you look like.
Move here.
There we go. Okay, anyways. Yeah, he's got his patches. We're happy about that. That looks good. I should probably climb the workshop while I'm here. Outstanding. Yep, I sure did. Alright, we got the power set up. We will come back to this place. Alright, dog meat. Man, that does look good. Alright, so yeah, has anyone here played the original, very first Fallout game? Or am I the only one? I wouldn't be surprised if I'm the only one. That was pretty dark of a game. Actually, the second one was even darker in certain ways. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? We are going to save Mr. Preston. Actually, that's not why we're going here. We're not going here to save Preston. We're going here because I want my gun, and my gun is inside the museum. Alright, he is rocking that pistol. I mean that rifle. Good.
The raiders are almost through
So
the door.
this is the
Grab
one that we
laser
knew
musket
about.
and help us, please.
And look, they're not in uniform. They're in the Minutemen overhauled uniform. Damn it. They're just not going to give us that. It's just not going to be a clean translation. I can either have them in the Minutemen uniforms or I can have them with decent gear. See, they're supposed to all be in these types of uniforms right here. Minutemen dog tag, yep. Fusion cell, fusion cell. Alright, let's go get our sidearm. Hey, Stephen Ledger, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. It's going pretty well. So, we are currently, starting over. I had some mods that broke my game because I have no idea. I don't know why they broke, but they broke. So we got rid of the mods that caused the problems. Now we're back in, and here we are. I'm just gonna go this way because I don't want to hear the "you jackanapes."
Oh, man, come back!
I never understood that insult, but then again, you know, I haven't actually looked into the historical time periods and what that meant in that time period. I'm sure it's some sort of slang for whatever their insult versions of whatever, like idiots or cowards they had back then. I'm sure it's something along those lines, and that's a guess. But how are you doing? Oh, and Stephen Ledger, we are doing the Minutemen Institute Alliance. So that is something we are absolutely doing. Now, where
Man, I don't know who you are, but
is...
your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey,
Perfect.
Commonwealth Minuteman. Maybe.
Where
Excellent.
is this pistol? There it is. Look at it. The Minuteman's pistol.
There we go.
Look at this. This thing is beautiful. So, we're going to zoom in. Look. Minutemen property right there. Okay. Got the Minutemen insignia on the blue grip. It's a deep blue. And then we got New California Gun Runners. Model PPKE. Caliber 9mm/380. Isn't that beautiful? And again, more Minutemen property. I'm doing good. A little pissed off at the moment. Oh. I hope everything's okay. Sucks that you're feeling that way, but I hope everything's okay. I don't want to sit down with Mama Murphy. Get up.
You need a minute?
Oh, it's not going to let me talk to her. Okay.
Glad to help. Right. Please, go on.
A month.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. One good idea can make all the difference.
Yeah. Everyone's heard this. Like,
There's a crashed
nobody
vertibird
has
up
not
on the
heard
roof.
these two talk.
Old school.
Come on.
Pre-war. Well,
Uh-huh. I like it. Minigun.
I know. It can be
I'll help if I can.
What you'll
but we can't.
Uh-huh.
Look.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion.
Careful, kid. There's
like it or not?
something.
We're all
Hey.
counting on you.
Now look who dog meat brought to us.
So here's the thing. You have to talk to Mama Murphy at this point in this quest. Okay? You have to have dog meat with you. You have to talk to Mama Murphy here. Unless they've recently fixed it and I'm not aware of it. But if you don't talk to her and she says look who dog meat brought to
Take
us, it
your
does
time.
not change dog meat's name to
I
dog
ain't
meat. It
going
keeps it as
nowhere.
dog for the game. So if you want it to actually change to his real name, which is dog meat, you have to talk to her here in this room with dog meat in your party.
So,
Why?
All right. See? And now
What's going on?
it changes
Are we
his
getting
name
out
to
of
dog
here?
meat. All right, so here's one of the cool things about modding. So obviously, I got a new gun, and I want to use my new gun, right? But what do you know? I can't use my new gun because it doesn't have all the fun alterations we need. But you can go to the cheat terminal here, and you go down to game alterations, workshop manipulation, spawn workbenches. We can spawn a weapons workbench right here where we're at. And bam, look at that. Now we can alter some weapons. So basically this Minuteman pistol that we have here is literally just a reskinned deliverer. And it does not get rid of the deliverer, it does not change the deliverer itself. It is still in the game. But this is literally just that same gun, just skinned with Minuteman stuff. And apparently, I can't put a freaking silencer on it. That is bummy. Okay. Well, let's turn this in to our standard. I should make it full auto. Yep. Nothing on the rails because it always messes up everything. Amplifier. Again. Minuteman. Legendary is gonna be Furious. Furious. Oh, I almost forgot. I have another mod that I need to put on here. Okay. Maybe I don't. This one just legitimately doesn't have it. Oh, I know why. I know why. It's because it's a story gun. And this is shooting, what, 38? Well, that's cool. We got infinite ammo. Yeah, just game stuff. I logged into Division 2, and my game decided to demote me to lieutenant of my own clan and gave another member who's been inactive for a year commander. Okay, but can't you appeal that? Like can't you put, do the change of leadership thing so you take command now? Now that you're back in? I mean, isn't that possible? I'm asking, I don't know. Alright. We're gonna use the power armor just to get the minigun. And then we're getting out.
Found.
Up here. Boss! We got somebody up here! Why don't you get down here, Doctor?
Is there anybody left? So, hey, you guys. I really don't
I think
like
I got something over here.
T45. Come on. Do you like the Goldberg thing? Who's next? Really? Come here, special fishes. If you see a dude just walking around and hip firing a freaking minigun without assisted armor, here's a hint. You should probably walk away. Don't shoot at that individual. So that key that we picked up, that's the other key that I was talking about that opens up the room over in the factory that we have to go raid for the 10 pennies bluff settlement. That is the key. I may keep this minigun. They fire a little faster than I remember. I never used them simply because of their spin up time. It took too long. But it feels like it's a little faster than it used to be. So that's a plus.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Hi.
That was a pretty amazing.
Yeah, I know. I'm amazing. I get it all the time. That's why they call me the Director General.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives.
You're welcome.
Okay. Let's just get on with this.
All
Come
right, Garvey. I'm in. Please, tell me.
Skipping this. Come on.
I knew it.
Everybody
Please
knows
tell
this
me
stuff
where
because
he-
they are forced into it every
Please,
time.
Mama Murphy. I'm working for you.
Look,
Uh-huh.
No, Mama Murphy, we
All right.
talked about this. That junk is gonna kill you.
Don't know. Went to the clans. All the permissions have been removed, so the new commander must have removed my permissions to edit the clan members' ranks. He is probably been toxic. Well, do I even have it installed right now? I think I have it installed. Yeah, I have it installed. I know for a fact my clan's dead and empty. I think there might be my wife's account in there, maybe. Or, no. No. I made a new one, and Sorka Jane's in it. And I don't know that she's currently active. I don't think so. But anyways, that's it. Like, we made the clan initially, like, back in... Was that, like, March? January, February, March. It's like March, April, right around there. Like, so it's a new clan. Didn't get very far because Sorka Jane showed up to play, but nobody else did. So, if you're looking for a clan you can do whatever with, I can definitely get you the invite and get you promoted up. I have no problems with that. Or if you can figure out a way to take back your own, that's cool too. Minutemen's right. Hickman Railroad. Yeah, I got so many of these freaking paints. They're pretty cool. Alright. Muzzle Shredder. Wait. No. I don't care about Bash. We're not doing that. Alright. There should be a chem bench right around the back, right? There used to be. Did they move it? They moved it. Now this weapon should possibly have the other mod that I put on here. Yep, right there. Damage modifier. Good. Let's. There we go. Yep, amplifier. Extended, full auto, 425. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Vertical, damage modifier, 500%. Skin, Minuteman, legendary, Furious. Furious. Alright. Oh yeah, we gotta rename that. Rename that to... Oh, here we go. Let me make sure I get the... I don't want to insult the great legend by misspelling her name. There she goes. Her name is Patsy. After the late, great Miss Patsy Cline. You know why? Because she's so blue. Oh, I doubt many people are going to know that reference. But anyways. Let's rename this. We're just going to change it to the Minuteman's pistol. Can I make this? Ooh, I can. It just got real stupid. Do like Furious. I really do. Furious for everything. Alright. Run! Alright. Oh yeah, we should probably put some things up. Oh yeah, I'm okay with this being a loud weapon system. Woo! Everybody made it! Woo! Yeah! God, I still wish that somebody would make a freaking mod that used this exact skin of this vertibird that was flyable by you, being able to pilot it, run it around, use it as an active gunship, like just fly around, put weapon system, like have these weapon systems actually work, right? So that you can turn around and just like do gun runs as a pilot. That would be such a cool thing. Or be able to load up an actual like couple Minutemen in here that jump on the side turret guns when you're running around. That would be freaking cool. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't actually clear this place. I only cleared the blowfies. Okay. Oh yeah, we should probably put Dusty Dude on. Like, man, I am slipping up today. Gotta get some Dusty Dude going.
Pretty creepy if you ask me.
Hey.
I'm glad you
Tell you what,
decided to
though,
come with us. I
Don't
should have
go
listened to
interfering
Mama
with
Murphy all
something that ain't
along.
bothering you none.
Pretty nice. I think we could.
Sometimes curiosity does kill.
Yeah.
What do you?
I lived here over two.
Damn. You say.
My son.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And I've had word from
Right.
The only trouble is.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. By the way,
Alright, now we talk to Sturgis.
Sturgis.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help.
Just make sure there's a workman.
I just want to trade a few things.
One of these houses would be a good place to set up some beds.
I just need to trade gear with you.
It's not acknowledging that
What's
I
up?
did it. Okay. Well, that's not very nice. I built these beds for you. You know what? Let's actually make it some daylight. Maybe fix the lighting a little bit. Is it... Let's see, did it acknowledge it? Footsteps. Yeah, no, it didn't acknowledge it. Interesting. Do I need to build a new bed, maybe? Okay, that acknowledged it. Where did Sturgis go? Your Mama Murphy, I need Sturgis.
Sturgis.
Come on,
I like it.
hurry up, hurry up.
Having a place to
Talk,
sleep.
talk, talk, talk.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
I feel better already.
There
Knowing
we go.
have a reliable. Yeah, if we're gonna settle here,
I'll start planting right away.
good deal.
Hey, Sturgis.
Now, this place is starting to feel like home. Trouble. Oh,
I'm on it.
thanks.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at this.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course.
Uh-huh.
Windows.
Okay, that part's done. What did we need to do next? We need to go to Abernathy Farm. We're gonna start grabbing up these settlements. Go open the castle up, and then all I see is what's all see AIC I see. Yeah, I don't know what that. What's what, and try message the guy to see how long he's going to be active, because if he doesn't play that much, there's no point in him having control. I should have removed him when he stopped playing the first time. It's my own fault, probably because I took a break from it for a bit. Now, I fancy playing again. This happens, so I will have to deal with it and get promoted again. It's probably because he played and got distinction of the week. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I do have one. I don't know. There's not too many Division 2 players that I am linked up with, so to speak. So it's kind of dead. But it is there. Like, this gun is not a common weapon system. I don't understand why the delivers in the game, but then, because it is a Walther PPK. You know, why is that in the game, but like an M4 is not? Anybody explain that to me? That's probably one of the most common weapon systems in the entire country. Hell, AK-47s are the most common weapon system in the world.
Some help picking melons if you've got some
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful.
Uh-huh. It's okay. I'm friendly.
If you
Sure.
let me tell you. What?
Uh-huh.
Blake?
Yeah.
Good to see. How?
Right. I'm sure I'll give it a try someday.
Well, maybe word of it. Why do all
Sounds like bad news to me.
you last that?
There's nothing worse than losing.
I don't know. If
Mm-hmm. Don't worry.
good.
Okay. Get this. What else do we need to do? We need to map. Okay. I really enjoyed taking Preston through there and getting him to go with us when we cleared out the castle. I think I'm gonna do that again. It saved a lot of unnecessary dialogue. By the way, I don't know how many people know this or not. I know I overlooked it for the longest time, but the Red Rocket settlement that you first come to and you meet Dogmeat, if you come over to this side here, there is this little tunnel system, this mole rat den. And if you go into the mole rat den, there's actually loot.
To me ramble on about nonsense here on Tumbleweed Tunes. Thank you for listening to me ramble on and on and on and on. It's what I do best.
Oh, that was a fun little explosion there. I guess the round went through the mole rat and into the explosive barrel. Alright, so, anyways, what's the point of coming down here other than killing a few mole rats? Well, first, there's a fusion core right here. Bam. Okay? And then you got this little note talking about how they won the Trash Busters Awards, 2 bullets and a revolver. Wrap around here, you got the brain fungus you can harvest, you got some various junk items throughout here that you can grab up, and you got a cooler full of stuff. Now, got a duffel bag here. It's got some decent ammo caps, all that stuff for a Fallout bag, you know. Now, if you come back down here, there's also a safe, and it's a novice lock, because again, this is the beginning of the game, so they don't expect you to be all like top of the level with everything maxed out. So it's made for beginning content, beginning area, new character content. So yeah, if you guys didn't know about this, it's just underneath the Red Rocket settlement, right outside Sanctuary, where you meet
Dusty
Dogmeat.
Dude, and you're tuned into Tumbleweed Tunes.
So, pretty good place. Pretty cool, in my opinion. Alright, we have got to go. Ooh. Oh, I just thought of that. That's gonna be cool. I'm doing it. Oh, we're doing it. Okay, so we're gonna take this, and we're gonna slap explosive. So it's an explosive minigun. The perfect anti-Murloc weapon system has now been invented. I love being able to add my own legendary perks to whatever gear I have or I create. I think that's so fantastic. So fantastic! And again, there's a cap stash right here for those who may have missed it or may be unaware of it. So basically what we're going to do is, you see that that's Sanctuary. So this dock that comes over here, if you keep traveling along it, you'll see this pipe right here in this thing. Open the circuit breaker, flip the switch, follow the hose up the hill. When we get to the top of the hill, you can open this lid, and out falls cap stashes. 3 of them.
I love how these synthetic robot rascals try and act so human out here in Boston. Didn't have anything like this out in New Vegas.
That you know
What's
of.
the deal anyway? I swear, I must have seen the strangest one yet. I was walking down to Diamond City and I heard this blabbering, raspy voice. No, I'm not talking about myself, folks.
Oh man, there's a
Also
freaking
heard
mole rat
this
behind us.
thumping,
Okay.
Almost like a stomping noise.
We triggered him.
I hid in a nearby bush, and lo and behold, this one-legged hillbilly sounded synthetic just hopped on by. Kinda sounded like a good old Billy Budd from that old world radio station out in New Vegas. Strange things you see out here in the country.
Oh. And that was off of 38? I'm sorry, a 3. Yeah, 38 is what the ammo is carrying, even though that's not what's written on the sidearm. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Up and over. Alright, so we're gonna come right in here, we're gonna grab the magazine, send old boy down to the satellites.
Perfect.
Play the tape. Activate the sentry bot. Yes. And then play the tape again, second time. Now we're gonna go ahead and engage defense protocol. Now the defense protocol, we're gonna send you guys down to the satellite array. Be gone with you. Stim pack, bottle caps. Military grade circuit boards. I don't know if I'm gonna need those or not. We're gonna collect them anyways. Alright. I mean, I can technically spawn that stuff in my inventory. Alright. He's cleared out. He'll go fight some super mutants if he actually survives and makes it to the end. If not, he'll die, and hey, one less problem for us, right?
This is Dusty Dude, and you're listening to Tumbleweed Tunes. Much obliged.
Nope. Get him! Shoot him! And where's the legend? Oh, there she is. Hi. Bye. I'm sorry. A little 38 rounds not doing that level of destruction. It's just not happening. It's just not a thing. Like, don't get me wrong, it'll kill the monsters. It'll kill the mole rats, absolutely. It'll kill people, absolutely. It's just not gonna cause stuff to explode. And it's ball ammunition, which I'm sorry, I would alter. If this was post-apocalyptic time frame and I didn't have to worry about
the increasing
laws
number
and
of
regulations
super mutants in
and
Boston.
anything like that,
Definitely
and I
buy free
couldn't
worry words
go
out there.
down and get
Worry is
my
like a rocking
own
horse. Something to do.
ammunition from a
Don't
store
get
or
you
something
nowhere.
that
Get up off
was
your asses
proper,
and do something about it.
then I would absolutely take these ball ammunition and make them into my preferred versions of hollow points. Yes, I do have a preferred version, and no, we are not going to discuss it on Twitch. That's not happening. Woo! Alright. Let's go grab that locket. Should we be loud or should we be quiet? Do 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 do.
Excellent.
Get our magazine, get our Nuka-Colas. I'll take the plasma mine for now. I mean, I really don't need... Actually, I want the grenade. I don't need it, but I want it. There's a difference, man. Pre-war money. Gotta have the pre-war money. Ooh, I guess we're going loud. Guess we don't have a choice in that matter, huh? Sure it is. It's definitely your last, that's for sure. Come here, buds. Oh, 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 oh. Where's he at? Bam. Building's clear. Take that locket. There it is. And now we can run away. Which, by the way, if you look around in the Fallout world, especially console days, which I think it's only console days, you'll find little zoom in for you. Little things like that. That teddy bear, he's got the helmet, he's smoking a cigar. Like that's totally a thing in Fallout. And one of the cool things that I think about 76 is they have all those different various.
Goddamn. Folks,
Hold on.
you won't believe what just happened. I was moseying on over to my shack to grab another bottle of whiskey and heard a crow cawing behind me on the roof. I turned, tilted my noggin and looked up. By George, you wouldn't believe your eyes. The crow was there, but a giant flying disc-shaped object was just floating overhead the hill behind my house. A beam of light came out of it with a strange and eerie hum. The light traveled up the hill, right smack dab on one of my bromine. It just lifted old Bessie right up into the air. Boom! It was gone, and so was old Bessie. Damn, that was my best bromine. My neighbor Isaiah was looking out his window when this all happened. I think I might go have a word with him real quick. See if he witnessed the same thing I did. Am I losing my mind? This next song goes out to my girl Bessie, wherever she may be.
Okay, sorry, I don't like to interrupt Dusty, dude. So, here. You know what? I have a question. Where'd he go? Oh, it's already exploded everywhere. There was that mole rat that had the mines attached to him. I would like to know who took the time to put landmines, capture a mole rat, attach landmines to him, to the mole rat, arm said landmines, and then set it loose. Like, who took the time to do that? And then how did these landmines not explode around the other mole rats? How did it not explode while it was digging through whatever holes it was making, you know? Like, I want to know these questions. What's that saying? Accuracy through volume of fire. Yeah. So for those who don't know what that means. So like, this is not an accurate weapon system, okay? But I can throw out so much bullets that I am going to hit whatever I am aiming at simply because the sheer possibility of how many rounds are flying in said direction, it's impossible for me to miss.
Hey.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble.
Uh-huh. Take it easy.
You're with... We said
Sure.
Most people don't put much...
We're rebuilding the Minute.
Glad to hear. There's a... We know where they're coming from.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Thanks, friend. If you folks are for real this time...
All right. Are we not reloading today? There we go. All right. We'll bring out old Patsy. Who are you? Scavengers, skimp rats. You guys are hot. They, if you get too close to them, will become hostile. If you walk away and let them be, they will absolutely just leave you alone. So this Minuteman pistol, like, it's cool and all, but I kind of want to bring back my old 1911. What do you guys think? The Minuteman pistol, which is just a reskin deliverer that does not have the silencer option, or should we go back to the 1911 45? They both perform equally well. I think the 45 performs a little better as far as damage goes, but I'm also super biased because I prefer 45s in real life. Well, and 40s. 40s and 45s, those are my weapons that I enjoy and I prefer. I don't know. I just feel like the Minuteman, like, I put it on there because we were doing a Minuteman and Institute playthrough, and I was like, yeah. Have our own specialized weapon? Hell
So
yeah.
I got to finally meet my next
Hold
door
on.
neighbor after that strange UFO incident. He's a pretty down-to-earth dude. Goes by the name of Isaiah Pendergrass. Not a bad guy at all. Him and I drank rum and Nuka-Colas all evening and talked about our strange travels. Found out he's hosting his own radio station like myself. He's the cool cat we all hear on Cadillac Jack's Radio Shack. I had to introduce myself after that UFO encounter we had out here. He still can't believe what he saw. Hell, neither can I. There's some very strange things happening out here in the Commonwealth, amigos.
Okay, so yeah, again, I don't like interrupting Dusty Dude, but it looks like we got some. Oh, you went right behind the sign just in time. No, come back out here. You got power armor. You'll be fine. Come on. I want to play. Are you seriously just gonna hide in there? The dude in the power armor seriously just gonna hide. Where did the behemoth go? How do you lose a freaking... There it is. Got him. Okay, so where did the behemoth go? I don't see the behemoth. Does anyone see the behemoth? Hell, I don't even see its body. Because even if you killed it, its body should still be around here. Ah! Where did the behemoth go? Where it is? Nobody can tell because it just kind of vanished. Oh! Oh! Look at that! That's the first time I've seen that. He's up there fighting. Look at that. Get him! Get him! Good job. Excellent. Keep working your way up there. I'm not gonna mess with you. I'll let you kill everybody. I'm cool with that. I will provide... You know what? As a matter of fact, I will provide you fire support. Woo! Seriously? Stop running. Alright. Hey, you. You know you're not behind cover, right? See? Listen. Any other takers? Yes? Oh, there is. Boom, boom. Ooh! Alright. We've provided the adequate fire support, taking out all the... Well, almost. Because there's one more guy we gotta take out.
I wasn't born with the name Dusty Dude.
Excellent.
That was a nickname I earned back in New Vegas when working for the NCR. Funny story on how I was deemed the Dusty Dude. Maybe I'll tell you all
He's
about
not
it a
gonna
few
spawn
songs
in.
later.
We're not
First,
close enough.
here's some more music.
Oh. Does that mean what I think it means? Oh, no, Behemoth's still alive, so he must have taken out one of the vehicles then. I thought maybe they got him. Brought in some big explosives and were like, oh yeah, you think you're Bethel? You think you're tough? Boom! Okay. So we still got...
Oh, man, come back.
I bet you he's inside this thing I'm standing on top of. Is the behemoth still around? Or did he fall finally? Nope, he's still around, walking around. I'm cool with him. He can stay. He survived a raider ambush and then assaulted one of their bases. I mean, that takes some balls. Or just too dumb to know you shouldn't do those things. Either way, that's useful. It's not fighting me, so we're cool. Interesting, so he wasn't in there. We know there's another raider. We heard him. There he is. I was like, man, I know I heard him talk. I know. Alright. Charge! You about to shoot at my dog? No. Listen. The year is 2070. What year is it in this? I gotta check that. I know the bombs fell in 2077. I gotta go find a chair. Is what I gotta do.
Put my foot so far up your ass, the water on my knee will quench your thirst.
How's it going, Aqua Rebel? Welcome in. Welcome in. Matter of fact, let me do that little typing thing that I'm so slow at. Woo! All right. If you guys haven't checked out Aqua Rebel, make sure you do so. The dude is a savant when it comes to creating characters and running characters in other video games. Like ESO, actually, no, like any video game pretty much. Like straight up, you want to know what it's like to have a God-built character? Go check out his channel. He will teach you how. He will show you how. Because all of his characters are gods, pretty much. Like, you can't run around with Aqua Rebel's characters and not feel like you're playing it on super easy mode. Like, it's just not possible because he is that good. So go check that stuff out. Alright, so that key that we took off of the guy in see, Corvega storage key. Woo! So this is how you get in there. We took him the key that we took off the guy in like
Boy, I enjoy those sunset sarsaparillas. Maybe a little too much.
Concord.
It wets my whistle and relaxes my old bones. I've seen a lot in my time. Some good, some bad.
I kind of want to bring the
mostly
45 back.
bad.
What do you guys think?
But that
45
doesn't matter,
or the
especially when
Minutemen
I'm sipping on an
skinned
ice-cold
deliverer?
sunset sarsaparilla. Mmm.
Oh.
Hey, back up over here. Just die.
You first. Oh, come on.
Find him and kill him.
Why? Why so hostile? I feel like we could have been friends. I just want to talk to you about joining the Minutemen. You sure you don't want to help my settlements? Alright, so we gotta go upstairs. I was just screwing around trying to kill that source because it's funny, it's entertaining. For me. Not for them. I think they might be allergic to lead. It's possible. Steel, iron, whatever rounds are made out of in the post-apocalyptic time period.
Yata? There you are, you bastard.
He shouldn't have talked shit. And that's how you kill that raider. And then again, we got those friends that come up here, so we gotta make sure that we give them a proper welcome. I'm here to talk about your car warranty. Yeah, pretty much. Have you heard of the Commonwealth's new Lord and Savior, the General? Well, we're here to talk to you and give you a brochure. Alright, that should be enough. I don't think I need to go all the way through and finish with all of that fanciness that's unnecessary. Ads hit. Oh, man. Hey, listen, you, with the freaking light. Knock it off. Alright, let's get in here. Grab up the magazines. Get all of them. All of them? Yes, all of them. And you see how we didn't have any rude interruptions? We didn't have no enemies coming in here and shooting at us, coming up the damn stairs from the area we already freaking cleared. No, we didn't have none of that. Why? Because your friend Plasma Mines. They will watch your back.
Pretty scared when he came across the herd of death claws, but still kept his courage. Funny thing about courage. Courage is being scared to death and saddling up anyway.
Woo! Back from the ads. Outstanding. Welcome back. So, I gotta say, I think we're gonna pause after we turn this in. Go back to the mod menu and take off this weapon. I mean, it's cool. It's a deliver skin Minuteman gun and all of that fanciness. Blah blah blah. It doesn't have the same effect for me as the 45. I am partial to that 45. I really love it. Why am I taking the long way? It's because I'm Spethel. Get up there right now. Why can't I travel? Okay. Try this again. Enemies nearby or something? I'm not getting a notice. Probably all the freaking zombies that live inside the Corvega. What is this place called? Lexington. So many freaking zombies in Lexington. So let's try this for the 160th time. Woo! Finally it worked! Yeah! The game let me travel. What do you guys think of the laser rifle? Are you guys digging the laser rifle? This thing? Or should we run ballistics? Like, get the RU-556 rifle, which is basically, it's kind of like a modded M4. Or their version of an M4.
Their history. Now, what do you say about joining the Minutemen?
See, I'm back and forth on it. I prefer ballistics because I'm familiar with ballistics. I have experience with ballistics. I know how they work.
If we want things to get so.
But as far as lasers go, it's theoretical, and lasers in the Fallout universe have not always made the most efficient weapon systems. But lore-wise, Minutemen run laser muskets. See, these are the internal debates that I have when it comes to modding, because I'm like, how much breaking from the lore and immersion can I do, and it still not take away from the game? Struggles. I killed an albino bat boss on Conan earlier. LOL, it was fun. Aaron and I
Approach a bull from the front,
messed it
a horse
up.
from the rear,
Very cool,
or
very
a
cool.
fool from any direction.
That is actually pretty cool. Hot dang. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the correct answer is here. It's 25. Now, listen, you don't know that it's 25 because I didn't give you the rest of the numbers. Alright, I guess we're gonna go ahead and...
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the
Sure.
job. By the way, I don't think I ever.
I figured
okay,
you'd tell
come on.
me when you...
Let's get promoted here.
You guys...
Come on.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
I
Give
was
me
with
my
Colonel
promotion,
Hollis's group.
so then I can
Right.
actually get you in the proper
we
uniform,
know.
Preston,
As long
because
as
I
you don't
hate
give
looking
up.
at you outside of uniform, bud.
I'm not about to
There are
give up.
regulations in this Minutemen
means a lot
force.
coming from you,
Okay?
Grubby.
I appreciate that.
If you look
Does that
professional,
mean you'll do it?
you'll feel professional. If you feel professional, you'll act professional. So you need to be in uniform.
Okay.
Good. Don't worry.
Uh-huh.
You know who said that? General
That's
George
quite a
Patton
promotion
Jr.?
you just
That's
gave
right.
me.
The leader of the Minutemen, our last leader, the one good.
Sure.
Now it's yours. I've got something.
The long, awkward stares, the intimate stares between Preston and your character.
Our scouts have found a promising spot for it. The trouble is, there's some kind of vicious beast. Once you clear it out, before you know it,
Uh-huh. Hey there.
Okay, you.
I've heard that folks at Finch Farm need some help.
Stop giving me missions.
Minutemen should be the ones that answer that call. Is there something you need?
Yes.
I want
Trade.
to trade a few things.
Of course.
And you, good sir, need to be in your proper uniform at all times. Don't think I did the ranks on this, did I? Yeah, I didn't do the ranks on his uniform.
Anything else?
Yeah, follow
Come with
bud.
me. I need your help.
Sure thing, General. I think the folks here can manage on their own now. Don't worry.
Back when I
about
was
me.
working for the NCR in
I'll
New
take good care
Vegas,
of 'em.
I took a job scouting and gathering intelligence
Go.
on the Nasty Boomers gang. I staked out one of their camps for 3 days gathering intel on them. I guess they all decided to scout
Nope,
the next
wrong bench.
civilized settlement, but left a handful to watch the camp while the rest were
Back
gone.
out. Come on. Get
I
out of
noticed
there.
they had a prisoner kept inside a cage like a wild animal. It was a young girl. The three that were left to guard the camp opened the cage and proceeded to try to have their way with that poor young girl. I couldn't watch any more. I took sight, let out a breath, and pulled the trigger. Managed to cut two of them down with one shot. The last boomer got scared, lost his cool, and ran into the sunset with his tail between his legs. To be continued.
I put the wrong rank on his stuff because he is definitely not a general. Which I wish they actually had the rest of the general ranks. That would be kind of nice. Because a general, someone who their official rank is general, is not a 1-star. They are a 3-star. I think that's important for people to recognize. A 1-star is a brigadier general. And then... No, sorry, it's a 4-star general. Because a brigadier general is 1-star. A major general is 2 stars. And a lieutenant general is 3 stars. And then a general is 4 stars. And then... Supreme Allied Commander has been held once. And... the General of the Army's rank has been held once. But yeah, so General is a 4-star, now that I'm thinking on that. And I had to go through the various ranks in my head there But yeah, no, it's a 4-star. So as a 4-star,
Hey.
I should be wearing a 4-star uniform, not a brigadier general's uniform. Get dressed, bud. Good. I don't want to see you in this trash again. You have uniform.
Listening?
I expect you to be in it at all times. All right. So, see, this is just not as satisfying. I don't. No. That's it. We're getting rid of it. We are changing that mod out. Again, fair warning for those who don't know these things. Don't do this while you're mid-game. With like 99% of all your freaking mods. I know for a fact that this won't break my game. Because I've changed out these weapons before. Because I do go back and forth. And again, if I didn't have to limit myself to 2 gigs, I would just keep both weapons. But I have to be choosy. So we are going to delete. Oh, there we go. Delete. Yes. Backstory, planned updates. You know, I don't know why modders put the planned updates in there. They never actually update these freaking mods. The ones that actually say planned updates don't ever get the updates. The ones that never say anything about updates are the ones that generally get updates. And it's just like, really? Come on, guys. I guess we're just going to type it in this way, huh? WW. Search. I don't want the weapon replacer now. I just want the gun. There it is. Enable. I guess it was already downloaded, huh? Ooh, what's this? That's a replacer. That's a replacer. That's a replacer. M1A, huh? I don't know if you guys have you guys ever used an M1A in real life? Like, oh man, that's a good gun. That's a good rifle right there. That's a nice, trusty, reliable weapon system. All right, let's get back to this. We got rid of the gun. 45s all the way. I'll play with the rifle ballistic stuff off stream so you guys don't have to suffer through it. Give me my 1911. And then we're going to go back into wiping out things. We're going to go check out this minigun explosive rounds that we made. This explosive minigun. We're going to go check that out. As soon as I fix
As I was saying,
my weapon.
I just cut down 2 of the 3 boomer gangbangers and scared the 3rd one off. I worked my way down to the boomer camp and unchained the poor young woman that was caged like an animal. Ooh, boy, was she a firecracker. She almost blew my head off with one of the departed boomer's firearms. I managed to calm her down and convince her I was not a threat.
That's what we're naming it.
She told me everything they'd done to her. And I'll tell you what, she was more than justified in wanting to get vengeance on these boomer assholes. She wanted blood. I found myself wanting it too after what they'd done to her and her family. We both decided to infiltrate their gang together, make each and every one of those sons of bitches pay.
The general's assistant.
We disguised ourselves with the uniforms of the 2 I cut down with my sniper rifle
there it
months
is.
ago. After hiding the bodies, we set the entire camp on fire. To be continued.
Minigun. Alright. Let's get on down to the castle. Let's clear that out now that we have Preston with us. Move to location. Is it common? It's Commonwealth, I think. Nope. Boston. Oh, Boston! Yep, there it is, the castle. Bam. So how's everyone's evening going? Anyone got anything exciting going on? Anything of interest or note? Woo! And what do you guys think of these mods? Do you guys have, like, mods that you guys prefer to run with? Why? Oh, that's right. There's that armory chick that's in there.
The story I always heard, that some kind of monster.
Just doing a little spring cleaning with my explosive minigun. Don't mind me. Do 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 do. What are you fighting, Preston? Oh, you got this. You got this, champ. I believe in you. Have faith, Preston. Trust in your weapon system. Trust in your training. There the sound is. Goodbye. Woo!
The young lady and I just set fire to the boomers' camp after taking the clothes off the 2 dead boomers I shot down in order to disguise ourselves as fellow boomer gang members. We decided we would wait in the distance for when the scouting party would arrive back at the now burning boomer camp. When they'd show up, we'd run down the hill and claim to be from a camp someone also torched up the northern region. We were following a trail in pursuit of the pyromaniac who just torched our camps. The next thing we did, I still can't believe. To make ourselves appear legitimate, we both decided to shoot each other in non-lethal areas to appear as battle-wounded in pursuit of thine enemy. That's it for now. To be continued after this next song, folks.
Shooting yourselves to to really tie that story in, like, that's taking it the extra step. That's true. I feel that is very unnecessary and very dangerous if you don't know the human anatomy. Because people, like, I've talked to civilians and what if scenarios, you know, that they like to go, well, you're in the military, you know. And then, you know, they're like, what if I just got shot in the leg? And it's just like, listen, I don't think you guys understand. The leg is an extremely dangerous place to be shot in. That can kill you in a way that can't be fixed in the field. So, like, don't do that. Don't deliberately self-injure to sell a story. And if you're going to do that, know the human anatomy. Know where all the like the veins and arteries and, like, know what's essential and know what's going to kill you if it's clipped. Okay? Like, that's all I'm saying. That's kind of important.
There we go.
Let's see. Is this gonna... Oh, I can't do it yet. Use box. No. That is the wrong fuse box, good sir. That is the correct one. And we'll just put this right here. How's that?
Well, back to my story once again, amigos. So our completely foolish plan worked.
So, we got rid of that.
Mixed up with a gang
Ditching
of boomers.
this.
We
And we're gonna
traveled to
go
another boomer
with
camp, and where the leaders of the power
Storms,
gangers and the boomers were meeting in
Clinic.
order to call a truce with each other. This was bad. Very bad. If those 2 forces joined each other, they would be one hell of a force to be reckoned with. The Mojave Wasteland would be an even more dangerous place. than it already was to
So let
begin
me
with.
ask you guys this: do you guys
We couldn't
prefer?
let this
Because
happen.
I still have not gotten an
We
answer on
devised
this.
a plan to make it look like an assassination
Do you
attempt
guys
on the
prefer
Powder Gangers' leader.
with watching
Sorry to do
people
this
build
again,
or
but
personally
to
building
be
yourselves
continued.
with the default vanilla immersive building materials, like giving it that apocalyptic feel and look? Or do you guys prefer using or seeing, either one, people using like the pre-war and institute and futuristic type building tech? For, again, these are for crafting settlements and such. I am genuinely interested in opinions, thoughts on all of that. See, me, I go back and forth. Like, I can see the appeal of trying to, like, challenge yourself and do something crazy with the in-game vanilla assets. Granted, you're super limited, but that limitation just forces a stronger need for creativity, in my opinion. So, limitation's not necessarily a bad thing. But, me personally, unless I am doing a specific role... Man, why can't I get these? Do I need to put these types of lights instead? Okay, and then we can just pop that. And we can go like this, and like this, and like this. Okay. Yeah, whenever I do my building stuff, it's usually theme-based. You know, so like if I'm doing an Institute playthrough where I'm just pure Institute, like all my bases are probably gonna be Institute style or themed. Minutemen, I'm gonna have tons of Minutemen stuff. However, the Minutemen are unique for me in that regard, because as a Minutemen playthrough, I can go with the Brotherhood of Steel styles. I can go with the Institute styles. I can do the vanilla game style where it's apocalyptic and ramshackle type, you know. So that's why I'm trying to get input here, is simply because with the Minutemen, we are super, super flexible as far as what building styles we can actually run. Just because of the diversity that they
remote
have.
rigged my sniper rifle on the roof of a nearby hill. I could aim and fire the rifle straight from my pit boy on my arm. Once the leaders of both sides were on the main stage to perform the truce rites, I fired the remote sniper rifle, blew off the kneecap of the powder ganger's leg. This sparked a riot. Boomers killing powder gangers, and powder gangers killing boomers. Luckily, we snuck out the back even before I took the shot. As we were escaping the area, we felt a tremble in the ground. It would appear that the boomers were digging out an old coal mine. The ground continued to shake as we ran into the sunset, when boom! The ground must have formed an explosive pocket and completely went up in flames once the powder gangers and boomers were firing everything they had at each other. We both flew into the air from the intense underground explosion beneath our feet. I was completely knocked out. When I woke, it was dark outside. Once I opened my eyes, I could see my NCR captain and his first mate looking downward on me. I stood up and I was completely drenched in dust from the explosion. Captain patted me on the back and a huge dust cloud made all of us cough. Captain said, Looks like this here dusty dude went above and beyond the call of duty. You were supposed to gather intelligence, not annihilate them and the powder gangers. I smiled and looked at him straight in the eye and said, they didn't have that much intelligence to gather, so I gathered this here dust
That's
too.
my other one.
Well, folks, I reckon that's how I got the name Dusty Dude.
Okay. So now that he's done talking, because again, we can't interrupt Sam Elliott. I mean, Dusty Dude. By the way, we do have the, I got rid of that Cadillac Jack. I don't like the guy's personality that he wrote. It's a very well-written character because it provoked a response from me. You know, that's how, whether you like a character or not is not how you judge whether it's a well-written character. How you judge a well-written character is, did it provoke an emotional response? If it provoked an emotional response, whether that emotional response is negative or positive, it still proves that it was a very well-written character because it got you invested enough to have an emotional response. So that's why, like, even though I don't like the Cadillac Jack DJ personality character, it is a well-written character because it does provoke strong emotions. That being said, we do still have the Galaxy News Radio Boston edition that has the Morgan Freeman voice DJ. So if you guys are interested in that one, let me know and we can absolutely turn that on. We do got the point redemption if you guys want to change my radio station to anything that is downloaded currently, or if you have a mod that you have in mind that you would like me to download that's a radio mod, I will screen it off stream because, you know, copyrights and all of that. But then I will absolutely, if it's something that I think won't cause too many problems, I will absolutely put it in the broadcast.
I just ran into a strange mutated bear out in the woods behind my home. Be careful out there, folks. I'm talking careful. Careful as a
Strange
naked
mutated
man
bear.
climbing a
Yaguai?
barbed wire fence.
I feel like that's a Yaguai. Mutated bear, Yaguai. I will say that was kind of cool, though, when they did that with Fallout 3. Like, okay, so I'm not a Fallout 3 fan. I'm not. I really am not. I don't like 3 because I'm one of the old school fans that I'm like, they had a great formula and you screwed it up. Don't talk to me. You know? Now 4 for me personally, I know a lot of people are torn on 4 as well, but for me 4 redeemed them. You gave me more of the aspects that I didn't know that I wanted in a game as a fan. And the fact that you gave me something before I even knew that it was something I wanted is impressive to me. So I am a 4 fan because I didn't know I wanted building, you know? So that was cool. But I still don't like the fact that they diverted from the original storyline and the darkness and the grittiness that was the Fallout universe. I still don't appreciate that. But I still need input from you guys on whether or not we are doing modern decorations and building, or are we doing the vanilla game assets. Future, okay, mod assets or vanilla assets for the structure material. So, like, if we do the vanilla assets, then I'm restricted to, like, the wood, the metal, the concrete, the barns, the warehouses, the stuff that's naturally in the game. Whereas if we do the mods, I'll be doing... I don't know. I'll probably be doing something clean, like Institute-ish. We need to leave that area. Actually, we need to go back and finish I'm sorry. I forgot to put food. I mean, technically I can clean this entire place and do the decorating now, but I'll wait for input. We're gonna go over here, because I actually need to add the food thing, which I failed to do. Defense, resources, food. You're not cheating. What's the rule? Mud fruit. Mud fruit always. If you are cheating, like me, then you don't do mud fruit. Okay? Okay. What you do is you do this fancy auto food synthesizer. It produces 300 food. Does not require. There is the one that requires a person, but this one does not require anybody. And it produces happiness. So, bam! Gangsta. Now, if you're going to use the scrap this settlement mod, be very, 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 very careful. Because I can scrap the castle door to the armory. You don't want to accidentally do that. Wait until the quest stuff's done, and then if you want to scrap it, go for it. But wait till the quest is done to actually reclaim the castle. Very, very important. Alright. Let's go turn this in.
I've got that locket back for you.
Hold on, let's get the talking done.
Blake told me what you did for us.
You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. Whatever the Minutemen need, you can count on us.
Okay. So, as I was saying, the, let's put this guard post out. And they need water.
Thank you for tuning in to Tumbleweed Tunes. I'm your Lone Ranger DJ, Dusty Dude, and I play the best guitar this side of Boston. I've got about 20 different guitars I use on the air. Sometimes what you're hearing is pre-recorded due to me not being able to broadcast live 24/7. I do have other hobbies, you know. Well, back to the tunes.
I don't believe you, Dusty Dude. I don't think you have other hobbies at all. Okay, so we got this turned in. I don't need that anymore. Man, I love the 45 so much. Good gun. Really is. It's probably one of the best that was ever made. And yes, I'm talking from experience. There's a lot of better there's a lot of, well, not better. I wouldn't say better. There's a lot of more modern models out there than the original Colt 1911 that have more modern features, I guess is the best way to phrase that. But the Colt 1911 still stands the test of time for the simple fact that we gotta travel to Bunker Hill real quick, which is in Boston. Which is saying something, because I mean, you gotta understand, we're in 2022 going on 2023, and the 1911 still can outperform most sidearms that are even made today. Like, that is impressive. That is such an amazing weapon system.
Always been go with sight lines, plenty of hard cover. Whoever set this up knew what they were doing.
Okay, so two things we're gonna do here. I'm gonna snatch up Ada. But you know what, while we're here, let's go grab the magazine, and then we're gonna jump down and grab the quest, because most people may have noticed the workbenches. I think about everybody has noticed the workbench at Bunker Hill. But most people don't know how to get Bunker Hill as a settlement. And there's a mod that turns the guards at Bunker Hill into Minutemen. So we're gonna go and knock this out. So that way we can turn Bunker Hill into a settlement. So, for everybody watching,
You ever see one
you've
of our
never
caravans?
triggered the story here to be able to do the Bunker Hill stuff, this is how you do it, okay?
Bunker Hill is like a
You go find Deb.
place caravan full.
What have you got to trade today?
Huh?
What have you got to trade today?
Yeah.
Oh, this mod changes it. Damn it.
Haven't seen you before. If you need...
It changes it.
Hi.
Hey, let me take a look at you. See where it hurts.
Okay. Let's figure out how we gotta do this now, because the
Yes?
normal triggering thing where she stops you when you first come into the town didn't happen either.
Huh?
But Deb's the one who gives you the quest.
Yes?
I think we might have broken it.
Well, folks, I think I might rest my eyes here while these next pre-recorded songs play. And don't
Oh,
worry,
man,
I'm not falling asleep.
Mm.
Just resting my eyes. I'll have plenty of time to sleep when I'm dead.
Okay, that's gonna bother me. Man, that's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to think on that. I'm gonna have to figure out a workaround. I'll have to look at that because I do want to do the mod where it turns the guards there into Minuteman guards, more immersive. I'm gonna have to come back. Man, that's gonna bug me. See, I'm one of those, like, once I get it fixated on something, I just can't let it go until I complete it or get rid of it or fix it or whatever it is that I need to do to it. Like, I need to do these things or I just keep fixating. Boom. Oh, it didn't go through and kill his buddy. That's too bad. Alright. Oh, Ada, sweetheart. I need those robot workbench schematics that you carry on you, my dear.
This is Dusty. Thank you. Much obliged.
No, Hertz, don't you die on me. Did we save Hertz? No, Hertz, so, okay. So we did technically save Hertz, but they still have Hertz collapse and die at the end, no matter what. So you can't truly save Hertz. Remember, if you use robots, which I strongly recommend, grab the robot repair kits here off of the robots. But I 100% recommend using robot companions, especially for your supply lines between your settlements. Super important. Great assets to have because of the customization ability that you have with them, where you can create literally the perfect companion for yourself. And you can make them super durable for the supply lines, so they'll be able to do your supply lines and not have to worry about your supply lines getting damaged, destroyed, or anything like that, because the caravan got attacked and overrun or anything.
My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for...
Are you okay?
Physically, the damage is minor. It may sound... Again, I thank you.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My name is Ada. Even with the weapon...
All right, let's skip through this because this is all vanilla stuff.
Something like this would happen.
In recompense, it's time...
You'll need help if you want to succeed.
Unless there's somebody here who hasn't seen Automatron that wants to see it.
You want...
I admit, I won't rest. Now, you may... I will follow.
Yeah, let's go.
General Atomics...
Where did Preston actually go? There he is.
Hi. Is there something you need?
Come with me. I need your help.
You got it.
Send Ada to Sanctuary. All right. So we did all of this. Man, that bothers me that maybe it's because we need the castle. We might need the castle. Potentially. I wonder, what if I just spawn 2 Minutemen randomly, right? Just like, boom, fix my settlement. Shop alterations. We're gonna go with spawn settlers. 1, 2 for the 2 shops that we have here. I will fix their uniforms at a later date.
Got it.
But just putting them in here should clean the settlement. And I'm only gonna throw, I think I'll throw like 2 or 3 bunk beds for now, because again, still need that input on opinions, guys. Because I would much rather build a barracks, but I need to figure out what building style we're gonna use. You know, are we gonna be doing the apocalyptic vanilla building style, or are we gonna be doing the modern style? I'm okay with either way. I can do both. I would... Now, understand though, if we do vanilla, we're very limited on, like, indoor rooms, okay? We can't do a whole lot of indoor rooms if we use vanilla, because they didn't make the clipping assets, or the snap assets for inside. Alright. So we have the castle. It should be getting cleared for us. And while we wait on that, let's go clear out some more settlements, shall we? So, anybody else who plays this, I'm curious, what is your favorite robot build? Like, when you're building a robot companion, whether it's someone to travel with, someone just to be defending the settlement if it gets attacked, or someone to run a supply line. I am genuinely curious, what is your guys' preferred build style? And it can be modded or unmodded, either way. I don't care, it doesn't matter. I'm just genuinely curious.
That's it.
Now, the reason why we're running Preston Garvey with us is due to the fact that I am legitimately just sitting here knocking out his quests until the castle opens up. It's a lot easier just to have him stay here with us in the meantime, because then I don't have to go back and forth between settlements trying to find him. Which, if you're gonna do the Minutemen quest lines at any point, you know, like you're trying to open the castle, you're doing the settlements, you're waiting for the artillery, anything like that, I know he's annoying, but run Preston. It'll save you a lot of trouble and time. And again, we may redecorate this place. I kind of digged the turning this into an MP setup that we had before. That was kind of cool. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're gonna throw up a real quick. We're gonna do the barn and throw a few bunk beds in there. I mean, we're gonna do like 3 of these, probably 4. We're gonna do 4 of these. 1, 2, 3. We may come back and do a more complex build, but I just want to get the rooms done so we can move on. Doors. But yeah, what robots,
This is Dusty Dude.
if any, do you guys run?
Thank you for
What is your
listening to
favorite build?
Tumbleweed Tunes.
Mine's using a
Much obliged.
Mr. Handy torso with Sentry arms. And then throwing miniguns on there. And then they're standard miniguns, not the unstable explosive ones. And then I like doing the let's get our beds out here. Come on, bunk beds. And then doing the thruster arms, doing all 3. The middle one being a pincer, followed by a handsaw on each side. So 2 miniguns, 2 handsaws, and a pincer. That is my ideal build with thruster legs. And then I put Tesla coils and the Voltic armor on there. And bam, there we go. You got yourself a badass little robot. Need a few more beds because of that rule of 10 plus your charisma. Because I know for a fact my charisma's set at 10. Because again, we did that cheating in the very beginning. You guys saw all that. So that's 20 alone. And then I know a lot of the Minuteman stuff tends to end up having plus charismas. So we need to make sure there's plenty of beds, because I don't want to have to come back here. Unless we're redecorating or redesigning, which I'm down for. I do like my building.
One of my best words of wisdom comes from a fella named Mr. Wayne. Life is hard, but it's even harder if you're stupid.
I love the fact that Dusty Dude, is quoting John Wayne. I think that's hilarious. Alright. Woo! Preston, come here. You and I need to have a chat.
Hey. Point it out.
What now?
We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth. Since we already cleared that place out, just say the word, and and I'll round up a garrison to put it back under Minuteman control.
Yeah, let's do this.
Good. We'll meet you outside the castle.
All right, Colonel, move out. Okay, what did our grenade... Okay, so we had these missile launchers here, and that explosion with the caps going everywhere was this engaging and hitting something. But I didn't hear the explosion, and I didn't hear the weapons go off, so I'm curious on where exactly that missile engaged target at, and where are the caps. Oh, it's a fog crawler. Oh, I didn't realize the enemy's from... Oh, okay. So we have a mod called Integrated Commonwealth, which is why you've been seeing like harpoon ammo and 7.62 ammo and stuff like that. I had no idea it brought the enemies in. I knew it brought the items and stuff. I did not realize it brought the enemies too. Okay, so moving on. Oh, as you guys can see, I'm wearing the shirts. So, I got more shirts in. Pretty excited, pretty happy with them personally. But if you guys want your own Scareborne apparel, we do have that merch store up. And they all the ones that they allowed me to have, we put the American flag assaulting forward. So, because, you know, as a veteran, I gotta represent the nation that I voluntarily chose to serve and go to war for. You know, I think that's important. Woo! Oh, he's not in here yet. Okay, now that we're reclaiming the castle. Let's see, are you all in the proper uniform? Gosh darn it. I mean, I get those uniforms, that makes sense. It really does. It actually does look good. Damn it, you know what we're gonna end up having to do, right guys? What do you guys think? Do we like the immersive uniform, where it keeps the colonial look, and it just makes it all blue properly and with proper Minutemen symbols, and then obviously the gold rank bars and such? Or do we prefer the militarized with the rack system, the knee pads, the drop down leg holsters, the scarves? What do we think? I want input.
We really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, now we've got... So, you know. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it.
We're gonna have to do that, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Damn it. We were so close. Alright. So, let's see, and what did we get done? We got the castle retaken, so now we need to wait for Ronnie Shaw, right? To get the artillery unlocked. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? We think...
I heard a rumor.
Let's go do the
that if
Brotherhood of
you
Steel
eat
stuff.
Mirelurk cakes, you can hold your breath underwater for long periods of time. I never did try this, but one of these days I shall give it a go. I reckon it's the condensed oxygen cells inside the Mirelurk creatures that allows them to live underwater for so long. Guess we can benefit from digesting these monsters. Well, at least they're good for something.
So, I have a question for those who played New Vegas. There was once upon a time this little tiny blueprint that you got to get, and it was really cool because it made use of a miscellaneous item that you were collecting throughout the game. Now, the NCR, being a proper military force, has dog tags, as we described as very, very important to soldiers. Frontline soldiers, dog tags are probably one of the most important pieces of equipment that we can ever carry. carry. It is very, and that's like, it's a personal level of importance to each of us. So in New Vegas, they had the dog tags, right? In this game, they included dog tags as a random miscellaneous junk item that you can find. Why didn't they keep running with that? Right? Like, okay, so here's the Minutemen. Here, they're gonna want dog tags. You're gonna want dog tags if you're the Minutemen. Brotherhood of Steel, I can see them not caring too much about wearing the dog tags, but nevertheless, like, it's still a proper military force founded by the United States military remnants. You know, it makes sense that they would still have that tradition at minimum. But in New Vegas, they gave us this fantastic weapon. And it was... Come on, next. Are you all not going to come out? You're going to really make me look for each and every one of you? You're going to make me look for each and every one of you. Are you on the second floor? It's just stuck. Is that your deal? You are. Okay. And that weapon was it was out of your way. It was not a you stumbled across this accidentally type of weapon. And it was the you could take all the dog tags that you were picking up off of all the NCR soldiers throughout the game, and you could turn them into a punching weapon. Ooh. Really? You guys thought it would be a great idea to attack the general when I'm trying to reinforce Brotherhood of Steel? I don't think you understand how much you just screwed up, okay? Like, don't do that. Leave the general alone. Oh, gosh darn it. Preston, where are you? Where are you, bud? Why are you not clearing out? I have no idea where Preston is. I hope you're okay, bud. Guy. Bye, guy. Yeah, I don't know where Preston went. I hope that he is okay. Because I kind of need my... Oh, I didn't pick him back up. That's it. I need to go back and pick up Preston. Actually, we're doing the Brotherhood stuff. We're going to be forced to run with Dan's here. So we can't.
I wanted to thank you for listening to
Are you in here? You are in here.
Much obliged.
Woo! Hey, Nexa! How's it going? Yeah, by the time I got my grandson down for his nap earlier, you were done streaming already. So I wasn't able to return and see what you were trying to say to me. And I wasn't able to return and see what your results were for your wand. Or your Patronus. And did you get Hufflepuff again? Or did you end up with the best house of all, Slytherin? So if you guys don't know Nexus Sloth, she's a huge Harry Potter fan. If you have a Harry Potter question, or you think there's even a possibility that you might be a Harry Potter expert, I dare you, I challenge you. Go over to Nexus Lost page when she is live and test her Harry Potter knowledge. Because in my personal opinion, she is the best Harry Potter expert I have ever run across. And she is just a wonderful delight to have conversations with. So make sure you're checking her page out. She does all sorts of games. She was doing ESO. She's done some Skyrim. I know she's done a few other games, but those are mainly her jam right there. I know she's done like the Jurassic Park Evolution 2 game, and then like the zoo building game. But great place to be. Awesome person to hang out with. But again, if you think you are an expert in Harry Potter, go over there, challenge her to her knowledge. I guarantee you, either A, she will stump you in her knowledge, or you're gonna learn something new that you didn't know about Harry Potter. What is Harry Potter? Exiled King 369. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. You are outstanding.
This is Dusty Dude.
How's your day?
You're listening to Tumbleweed Tunes.
I'm sorry, I didn't stream at 1. I didn't get my wand orb. And yes, I got... Oh, you got Hufflepuff again. Dang, ads. Okay, we will wait. We will wait. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? I'm not even going the right way, am I? Nope, I need to go this way.
Check your fire.
Whoa! I'm kind of surprised he missed me. I figured the way that he did that like shoulder charge dive thing that the ghouls do, I figured he was gonna tag me, not dance. Night Keen's holo tags. See? Holo tags. I'm just saying holo tags. But how are you doing, Exiled King? Oh, Nexus lost back. Outstanding. So you didn't do your Patronus or your wand yet. I'd be interested to see.
Best soup in Boston. Much obliged, Agatha.
I know my stepdaughter and I.
One cool gal.
Well, my daughter and I. She ended up getting the same house and same Patronus as me. She just ended up with a different wand. I think her wand was Ash, if I'm not mistaken. I know my wife, she ended up with same house, so she's a Slytherin as well. So we are a household of Slytherins. And she ended up with an Ash wand, but she had a hyena Patronus. She had the hyena Patronus.
Hey there.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business?
Trying to survive,
Just
bud.
trying to survive.
The way you charge. Are you from a local settlement?
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a Vault. Most people, if I appear suspicious.
I was trying to trigger the Uber Harry fan.
Since the moment we arrived in the. If you want to continue.
I'll continue to help.
But you. Very well. I'm Paladin. Over there, we're on recon. I've been trying.
Sir.
Proceed, Halen.
Let's skip all this. Everyone's seen all this. Come on, come on.
We infiltrate. So what do you say?
No time to waste.
Outstanding.
We are going to be going against these guys. I just want to state that. Brotherhood of Steel is going to be our enemies. We are going to wipe them out. That is going to be a thing. Just like the railroad. We're going to wipe them off the table too.
Once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain
you have a house of Slytherins. That seems sus, huh? It takes a lot to trigger me, but it was a good try. Hey, Nexa, did you see that they now sell a wand that actually shoots fireballs? Like you can put a little piece of, I think it's like paper or something down into it, and it will shoot it out as a little fireball. You can actually light candles and shit with it. It's pretty cool. My daughter, when I showed her that, she was so excited. She was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool! I want one." So it's like, okay, now I gotta get about going and getting her one, because she's a huge Harry Potter fan too. You know, and I've been looking at more and more of the Harry Potter or Hogwarts Legacy video game trailer that's coming up. And man, when they did that that 14-minute video of like a preview of the way the graphics are going to be, the things you can do in the game, and the fact that it's open world and all that. It's like, man, that is so cool. I wonder if there's going to be a multiplayer aspect at some point, and if so, if there is a multiplayer aspect, I wonder how they're going to do it. Either way, I know I'm getting the game because it looks really, really cool.
Tumbleweed Tunes. Much obliged.
Shut up. That sounds amazing. I'm buying it. Like, when people trigger me and when they haven't seen Indiana Jones, how can you not see it? Right? The new game looks absolutely mind-blowing. I can't wait. I'm gonna pre-order it when I get my Christmas money. Nice. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford to pre-order it. I would like to. That would probably be the smarter decision. But, yes, I absolutely... Why do you have one of these? You're not supposed to have one of these. I specifically made sure that it was only in the crafted list. Alright, we gotta go do all this talking.
Paladin dance.
Garbage.
Ready to move out? Ready. Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Christmas is the only way I can pre-order. Well, that makes sense. Honestly, when I get like Christmas money from family members and whatnot, because you know I'm a dad and a grandpa, well, papa, I end up honestly spending most of that money on getting gifts for more people. Like I'm that guy. I'm the one who it's very hard for me to spend money on myself. But I love just randomly blowing whatever little money I get that's excess. You know, like when I say excess, I mean like once my bills are paid, food's in the house, everyone's got everything that's needed. That's when I go and I get like various gifts for people in the house, right? And when I do that, my wife always gets mad at me. She's like, you never get anything for yourself. And I'm like, I know. It's just the way I am. Gotta make sure everybody else is taken care of. So she's always getting on me about that. But every now and then she's like, you should buy this for yourself as a Christmas gift from me or a birthday gift from me. And I'm like, okay, I can get behind that. I do splurge it on myself because I rarely spend on myself because it all goes to my kids, and Christmas when I splurge. That makes sense. See, that makes sense, and that's a good strategy. It's sound, right? Absolutely. So, Exiled King, are you a Fallout 4 fan? And, question, now that we got some talkers in here, which I am super, super grateful for, because those who know me know that I love interacting with my audience more than playing any of the games we do on here. Question. Two things. First, building style. If we're doing a Minutemen building style, we are going to be friends with the Institute. Should we use the vanilla assets for building, or should we use modded assets where we're going to have the more clean, high-tech, like Institute-looking stuff? Or... actually, no, that's about it, yeah. Which one do you guys like seeing and like building with more? The vanilla assets or modded, like, futuristic, clean Intel? I don't know what any of that is. I say clean and high-tech. Okay, so...
well, hello there, cowboys.
Clean and high-tech, okay.
Dusty
we can do that, absolutely.
Wild tales about the time I spent in New Vegas.
Well, then that answers my second question, because if it's clean and high-tech, then we...
further down the trail. First, I wanted to humbly thank you for tuning in to Tumbleweed Tunes, brought to you via satellite from Old World Radio. Much obliged.
Boom! See, my second question was, there's two different Minuteman mods that I have currently installed, because one is like a complete overhaul of the entire faction, and the other one just gives the uniform that I'm wearing. So it was one of those, like, if we went with the vanilla assets, it can still go either way with the uniforms. If we're going high tech, the other uniforms, which is just a reskinning of their default armors, so like their colonial militia look that they have, it keeps that, but it just makes it all purple and yellow with the symbols of the Minutemen on it. So it stays true to the lore that is established in Fallout 4, and it just makes sure that they're all wearing blue now. So it's clear that it's a uniform, but it's still the colonial lore rags, you know.
So we'll head into the front.
All right, Dance, come on. Come on, bud.
Dance?
No time for chatter.
Well, then move. I'm starting to get the Fallout craving. Very nice, very nice. I never played this, but it seems a lot of people are playing. Are they? I mean, it's very possible. Everyone's going back and forth with that, and they're getting a new update next year. Yeah, there's a decent number playing. Yeah, you're right. Annoyingly, 2 of my mods aren't working. Can mods break if I load them through the script extender? Mods... Okay, so a couple things. One, mod order, super important. Second, certain mods just conflict, hands down. Like, they just do conflict. And then, so those are the 2 most important things to always remember. Fully read the description. If you're not finding the answers in the description, then what you need to do... Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you this. I will show you this, Exiled King. You're going to enjoy this. And anybody else who plays Fallout 4 and you're going to want mods, you need... And you're not all tech savvy, because I'm not tech savvy. This mod right here, favorite it. Don't download it. Favorite it. Okay? And it'll be in your favorites list. But the reason I say to do this, super important information here. It is called Fallout 4 Modding Basic Guide for Xbox. And then it gives an optional Kellogg skin, so you can download it if you want. But if you read the description here, this tells you how to create load orders for your mods correctly. This tells you what order everything needs to be in to function. So, again, it's by Draco1122, and it's called Fallout 4 Modding Basics Guide for Xbox One with optional Kellogg armor reskin. But Draco1122, he made this, and the mod is irrelevant. It's the description that he made this for. So you need to look at the load order, and you need to look at whether or not they're rewriting the same things, because if you have mods that are rewriting the same things, they will conflict if they're rewriting the same file. So be aware of that. Like my Minutemen free skin mod that I have, where it has the militarized uniform, it is conflicting right now with another Minutemen mod that I have. So it may not be the extender that you put your mods through, right? It could be that it's just not in the right order. It could be that you have another mod that it's conflicting with because they're both rewriting the same file. So these are things to consider. But get this mod. Everybody, favorite this mod just for the description. You can read this description. You don't have to download it. It doesn't have to be installed. Okay? Just put it in your favorite list so you don't have to go looking for it every time. And then read the description. Okay? Super, super, super important. Annoyingly, too... yeah, I read that one. Not like now, currently. I mean, it seems like more and more people I follow are playing it. LOL, sorry. I should have specified. I use Vortex, which doesn't exactly let you change the load order. Are you doing it on PC? Or did you mod your console? Yes, PC.
Listen up. We do this clean. And
Tell you what.
No heroics.
Exiled
By
King.
the book. Understood?
Let's get this talking done real quick.
Outstanding. Right. Remember, stay focused.
Okay, so Exiled King. Tell you what. Do me a favor. Jump into my Discord if you're not already into my Discord. Okay? And what I'll do is offline tonight after I finish the stream, because I'm going to be actually wrapping it up here soon because I got to take care of my grandson. It's going to be his bedtime. But I will go ahead and, because I know for PC users, there's actually a website that you can load all your mods into, and then it'll show you the proper order. So you may not have to use the script extender that you're currently using, like the Vortex that you said you can't edit your order. If I can find this website for you, because I know there used to be one. I don't know if there still is one, but it's specifically for PC users. I'll put it in the there's a Fallout mod request channel on my Discord. I'll put the link there and I'll tag you so that way you can see that this is the link I'm talking about, and see if that maybe helps and changes your gaming experience as far as using mods with Fallout 4 on PC. It might be useful to you.
I set up camp for the night. Well, as I lay there, feeling the warmth of the fire, deep in thought while staring up at the Mojave stars,
in the meantime,
I started to feel the ground tremble beneath my boots. At first, I thought it was an earthquake. Then I heard the snarl and growl of distant foul beasts. I grabbed and looked through my telescope, and lo and behold, there they were, an entire herd of deathclaws, evil demons. I packed up my belongings as quick as a rabbit on fire and got the hell out of Dodge. Those were the days. Here's another tune.
And tomorrow, guys, tomorrow when we go live, which would be around the same time again, afternoon, like it's been doing, we're gonna continue this playthrough. Okay. I may have to look. We may change the Minutemen look. We might change the Minutemen look. We're gonna have to think about that.
It was corporations like
But
this that put the last nail in the coffin.
Oh, Dan, shut up, you
They
robot.
exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage.
Woo!
Look at these wrecks. It appears
good. Less security.
Negative. Look at the evidence. These robots.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that.
It sucks that they force you to fight against the Institute here.
This place is a mess.
I get it. It makes sense. But I still am like, really? I want to be the
We'll
fans.
have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve. Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a...
Yes.
You hear that? We've got company.
Is someone present?
Woo!
Over there. Get him. System neutralized.
Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Assault forward, Dance. We are not holding ground. We are taking it. We are always moving forward. We are assaulting. The only thing we are interested in holding on to is our enemy. Yes, that is a summarized version of one of the many quotes that General George Patton has stated. Super aggressive tactician. Love that man. Such an amazing hard ass. Are you coming, Dance? Or do I need to come back and hold your hand? Come on, bud. Chop chop. You're supposed to be the senior ranking person.
Yes.
Here. Woo! Hey, listen. Okay, okay. Boom. Alright, cleared. Hey, Man Bear Nug, how's it going? Welcome in, my friend. Let me get you your shout out. welcome in. If you guys have not already followed Man Bear Nug, make sure you do so. Awesome individual. Does streaming every morning except for Monday mornings. ESO and coffee in the morning. Amazing place to go hang out. Glorious beard. So if you love beards, go for the beard. You will stay for the vibes. I guarantee it. 100%. You have my word on that. If you like chill places, that's the place for the mornings. All right. Let's see here. How's it going, Man Bear Nug? I'm off. Take a long drive home from dance. Have a great rest of your night. Well, thank you, Nexus Loth, and you have a good evening yourself. And thank you for stopping in again. One mod is minor. The other are clothing replacers. They aren't important, but I at least want the replacer working. Well, that makes sense. So, like I said, if you... let me check the Discord. Yeah, if you join in that Discord, I can post a link there for you. Because I gotta go find it again. But definitely I can get you that link that'll maybe help. But yes, mods can become outdated. Mods can become conflicting with, like, they can start conflicting with newer mods or older mods. You know, because people will sometimes update certain mods. So when that happens, you may have to worry about, does the new updates conflict with what I already have? And then again, load order is so important. I can't express that enough. Load order, very, very important. And then certain mods, again, they're editing the same files, so it creates glitches and problems and crashes. Yeah, there's no good answer without seeing the load order and reading what each of the mods are doing. I'll take that core. Gonna go ahead and open this up and drive safely. Wear your seatbelt, absolutely.
That's it.
Starting
engine
the generators.
Core power restored.
I'll take pride in that.
Goodbye, Dance.
Thermal engine fuel command accepted.
I'm gonna
Commencing
stay in here.
5-second countdown.
Bye, Dance.
5,
4,
4,
2, 1.
3.
See, these are a lot longer than individual seconds. I just want to point that out.
1.
See that engine right there? Goodbye, Dance.
Engine firing.
Goodbye.
I escorted him home, plugged him back into his battery charger, helped him sober up the next day. Father had 6 programs in his processor house.
I'm on my phone. I can't do much. Don't have the internet connection. I have to use the coffee and their godly connection. I mean, coffee shops do have pretty amazing
Test
internet
firing
connections. That is
completed
true.
With an
Totally get
efficiency
it.
rating of 96.7%.
Actually, that's pretty good for a man-made engine. All right, Dance, get up.
God, are you all right? Got cooked by the...
See, I just want to point out, Dance is not wearing a helmet. Do you see that? Dance is not wearing a helmet. His face is completely exposed. And he just stood in here. And he is not damaged. Okay? His face isn't burned up. That should have been our first sign of what he is. I just want to throw that on out there. Of course, the other thing that I mean, you can... Yeah, these are Gen 1s and Gen 2s, so they're kind of like selling the story and they're expendable. But still, like... There are certain things that, as the Institute, you kind of want to protect your field assets. Just saying. All right, let's go clear this place. Hey, you guys! You guys got synth components. There it is, deep range transmitter. That's what we came for. All right. All right. So, it is that time where I gotta go start taking care of my grandson. Getting my grandson and my granddaughter, getting them ready for bed. So, if you guys wouldn't mind sticking around with me, we're gonna go and raid a dear friend of ours. And make sure you guys type in the chats when you get there. Oh, thank you for the follow, Exiled King. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are a godly shot, which I should have figured. I mean,
This next guitar lick can heal any wound.
yeah,
So
I miss a
remember
lot,
when
but
I
I
was
fire
down
so.
and out at the Sierra Madre Casino.
If you're noticing when I actually
was
fire,
on
like,
one hell of
yes,
a
I'm
losing
good, but I'm
streak.
always moving forward
Just
towards
bet
my
my
enemy.
last handful of
And
bottle
then
caps on a game of blackjack.
I'm doing accuracy
Just as I
through
realized I
through
lost
superior
it all,
firepower.
I
So
heard this
basically,
strange
accuracy
robot
through volume of
flipping his
fire.
lid about not being allowed to
I'm gonna
gamble
hit everything
since
that
he
I
was
shoot
a
at
mean
because I'm gonna shoot
machine.
so many bullets I can't miss.
He shut the whole place up while going on some rant about
Accuracy
being
through
alive,
volume of
not
fire.
being a robot.
Anyways,
Thing I ever seen a robot do,
please
I
stick
tell
around
you
for the
what.
raid. It is very
Having
important to me.
promotion
It's very
was
important
food.
to every streamer
Just
when we
me
get
and the
raids
drunken
that the
robot
people that come in with the
staring
raid
each other
at least
down,
type something
eye
in
to
chat.
eye.
Okay,
What
makes
we
us feel
should
good.
say,
It
eye
encourages
lenses.
us to continue
Then he
to
blew
broadcast and
sparks
bring
all
you
over the
guys
place
content and
started
entertainment.
leaking fluid
So
everywhere.
please
He then
do me a
ran out of
favor
the
and do
place
that
so
when we get
fast
into
I could
this
barely
raid.
keep my eye on
Now,
him. I
let
just
me get
stood
caught up in
there
chat
for a
real quick
minute
before we
in awe
leave.
of
I went
everything that
back
just happened.
and fed my face
Then
some
the law stood
tortellini.
up and
Ooh,
blamed the
tortellini
entire
pasta and
incident
beef,
on me.
mushroom, diced tomatoes, and homemade sauce.
I was
Oh
thrown in
man,
jail
that is so
that evening.
delicious.
Just couldn't believe
I love
my luck.
tortellini. All right,
As
so
I
we
lay
will
there in
continue
my
this
dirty,
this
rust-covered
stream
cell,
tomorrow.
I heard
Please
familiar
keep an eye on
voice
those
coming through the
notifications.
barred window of my
And
cell.
we will be back.
Turns out,
And we'll have some more Dusty
it was that
Dude
same
entertaining
robot who
us.
shot up the Sierra Madre
So,
Casino.
we are going to go see a
He was
dear
carrying
friend.
A case of Sunset Sarsaparilla in one arm and a bomb in the other. He belched out some nonsense.
Well, let's
I
go do
couldn't
this raid,
understand.
folks. Remember,
Sparks
type in
flew
the
out of
chat
his
when we
bullet
get there.
holes as he winded up and threw the bomb he was carrying at my cell window. And
Super,
boom,
super important. And I hope you all have a
I woke
wonderful
up in the
evening.
middle of the
You guys have been
desert,
amazing.
being dragged
Thank you for
into
being
some
here.
cave by a
Thank you for
strange robotic
participating in chat
hombre.
with me.
Told
I
me he was
really do
sorry I got
love
caught up
talking
in the
with you
middle of what
guys.
happened.
All right,
Gave me a
without further
sarsaparilla
ado,
and a briefcase.
let's get this
I
raid
opened the
underway, shall we?
briefcase, and lo and behold, it was filled with caps. He then started to whistle a catchy tune. Kind of sounded like this.